Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's event where we'll be doing an Ask Me Anything about using PhotoBiz AI to help with your website. So, we're going to go cover a lot of things and the features that are available inside PhotoBiz that pertain to the AI system, how you can utilize it for your own business, help streamline some things like SEO, even content writing, and just general help. The cool thing about it is you have a living AI assistant inside PhotoBiz that you can ask to assist you with certain things when you're struggling. So we're going to look at that today, see how you can utilize it for your own business, and talk about some future stuff that's coming up. So give yourself some time, get settled in, and we'll get started momentarily. All right, let's get started. So, again, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll take a look at it as we go. And thank you for joining me today. So, let's go ahead and get started and start talking about how AI can benefit your business. So right away, when you're starting out with PhotoBiz, you're going to get prompted with some things that you should do right away. Um, the biggest thing is if you've just started and you didn't know what to do, I always go to, the branding section. This here is going to give you the option to upload a business profile. Now, what the business profile here, like it says, is the details you provide here will help PhotoBiz AI create personalized content to your website, blog, SEO, and other areas in the system. So wherever we've added this AI assistant at, PhotoBiz relies on this business profile as kind of like the starting point. So it gets to recognize who your business name is, your location, your specialties. So, like what type of photography you do, anything in between that. Like if you do tons of different types of photography, this is a great place to mention it. Products or services, you can also mention that too if you're doing something rare. Say, like maybe you only shoot on 35 millimeter film or something like that. This is a great place to put that because it creates that authenticity later when it's creating the language on behalf of you. So this is just going to help with kind of categorizing everything in that way and what to talk about, what's important. Your style and approach. So, what is your style and approach? What makes your work or personality unique? Example. I love capturing candid moments and making people laugh. So you can go through and create something unique. For the example that we're using today, I created a website, a business called Jane Doe Studio, that capture senior photos in New York City location and surrounding areas. I work with you to showcase your personality through portraits that may be taken in studio or on location. Allow me to bring out your hidden talents, beauty, and what makes you unique. You might be an athlete, artist, tech whiz, or wallflower. No matter what, I will make you shine your brightest. So get ready to have fun and work together to capture memories. So you can see, like, this is how I'm kind of telling the system who, what, when, and where, right? So my location, uh, what I do, in studio, out of studio, location shooting, what my focus is on. I'm trying to capture authenticity, your hidden talents, the beauty, the uniqueness of that person, depending, and no matter what type of student they are as a senior. If they're an athlete, an artist, or a tech person, I can showcase that to make that really beautiful for themselves and for their family and whoever else they want to share the photographs with. Next is talking about brand voice. Now, brand voice is unique because it gets down to what your website should sound like. So, do you want it to sound polished and professional? Do you want it to be friendly and casual, fun and playful, artistic and expressive, calm and elegant? These are ways it kind of knows how to put the language that was given to it, but now how to talk to your customer base. So if you're talking to people about headshots, obviously polished and professional will probably be the best way to deal with something like that. Friendly and casual might be something where you're talking about, seniors and families. Um, Fun and playful might even want to talk about like families and like children photography. Artistic and expressive, maybe you're a fine portrait person, or work in that industry of commercial work and things like that, and how you try to elegantly put stuff together in that perspective. And then calm and elegant, I would almost say, is kind of like the Apple approach, where you're taking the aesthetic and smoothness of the language, but putting it all together so it's a little flowery, but a way to uh, you know be intelligent when talking to your clientele. So this is just how you want the language expressed on your website towards them and how it will conceive it to them. Um, and then, of course, having your business information down here relegated would also be good to have as well. Um, this is just good to have in general, so it kind of knows more stuff to pull from. So I always make sure that this is updated right away when you're starting. And even if you've already launched with us and you want to have your business profile filled out and you haven't, again, click on the brand section over in the left side and then add these details. This is just going to help with the AI system down the line when you start utilizing those features. So it's not just kind of blanketly putting anything there. Our system is already relying that you are a creative or photography type in general, so it's going to have those motions built in there. But now you're adding levels to the prompt, so that's one way to look at it. Now let's go over to the website builder itself. Now the website builder is going to have some options. When you're putting a website together, I'm just going to put one. Just going to pull a page real quick. So let's just take this one. This one's Charlotte. It's a beautiful looking homepage. We're just going to bring it down here. And you can see it's going to have, placeholder information and stuff like that. So you can see it says professional headshots, brand photography, event photography. Well, I'm not any of those things. Now, of course, I could write that in here, but I could also ask PhotoBiz AI to massage this information or modify it. So, you could click here by, going in there and talking to it exclusively, like telling it what you want. Or you can go directly right here and just ask PhotoBiz AI to take what's been written and make modifications. So based on this, you can see it already personalized it more to who I am as my brand, senior photography, personalized portraits, New York locations. So now it is more authentically based on what I'm looking for. You can do this to anything that's already written. Now, you might want to change the title, headlines, or anything like that, but anything that's already pre-written on pages or any of the sample content that's out there, what it's going to do is it's going to modify it with the language that you ask it to look at. So I'm going to ask PhotoBiz AI to look at this. It's going to take this placeholder content, it's going to revise it, and you can see right then and there, it went from at business name, we create professional images, to now saying at Jane Doe Studio, we specialize in capturing vibrant senior photography that reflects true personality and unique qualities. Whether you prefer to live solely or prefer a lively session in the heart of New York City or a comfortable shoot in our studio, we ensure a fun, engaging experience that showcases your individuality. Transform your senior year in portraits and then highlight your talents and beauty. Whatever your interest, be it sports, arts, or simply being yourself, we're here to celebrate your journey creating lasting memories. How amazing is that? Now, this is just based on what is already in this box as placeholder content, that then it understood what this is supposed to be, but it's looking at our branding section as a way to intelligently tell them this is what it's looking for. So, hey, this business is this. I see what's written. How can I collaborate and make this work? So you're not having to lift, a lot of time and put energy into figuring out what to say per blog. It's a great starting point for a lot of the content that you're going to be putting together. So you don't have to think about all those elements. You can just ask PhotoBiz AI. Now, another thing that you can do is also work with alt text. Say you don't know what to say about this. A lot of people get alt text wrong in general. Alt text isn't supposed to be just, hey, your copyright information. No, it should describe what is written there. Well, not written there, but what is visually there. Because the systems aren't as intelligent as you think yet. Of course, they can kind of understand things and take time, but even people and stuff like that, search engines and directories, they only know how to categorize things that it's been told to place things in. So if it's looking at this photograph, it might just say photograph. But when you tell AI to examine it, what it's going to do is it's going to assess it, and what it's going to do intelligently with alt text, it's meant for people who have disabilities, who have hard time seeing things, so it's relegating on to what descriptions are needed for them. So when it's looking at this image, it's describing the image per that information. So this is a person with short hair wearing a patterned headband, looking upward, thoughtfully against a plain background. Brilliant. Amazing. So now you can do that to all your images. As soon as you start, you can go through here, go through past photos. If you were wanting to add alt text to images, here is your new best friend. Just ask PhotoBiz AI to do it. Just click it, and it's going to add to it. Now, with the descriptions and stuff like that, of course, you'll still have to update that for now, but we're still adding PhotoBiz AI into many places. Right now, we wanted to put a lot of energy in making sure the alt text in image sections were perfect before we start going into description level areas. But one thing I always do is I write my content, then put it in PhotoBiz AI, and then copy it from like a text editor block and paste it in here. Very fast, very simple, but it gets to the point, right? So you can see the descriptions here, but the alt text described what we were looking for. Woman applying lipstick while looking into a compact mirror. Instant win. Those are things that you're looking for. Now, of course, when you're going through all this stuff, it's like, oh, what is this? This block doesn't have it yet, but that's okay. You could copy something like this. Say you wanted to describe a section, take a text editor block, make it blank, paste it in. Maybe you don't know what to say. Maybe you can simply change it, but maybe you don't. Look, it's going to do that for you too, okay? So you can see how quickly I make adjustments like that when I need them. So I'm not having to spend so much time. You can do that too. It shouldn't feel scary. It should inspire you to see how quick and easy it is to make those types of modifications. So you can see this was more for headshots and stuff like that. But most importantly, you can see we've added AI assisted writing to these elements, alt text to those elements, and then another one we have here is SEO. So this page doesn't have any SEO. The page is not optimized. So how can we optimize it? Again, we focused on the main things that we think are most vital right now, and that was alt text and then text editor blocks, specifically text plus image and text editor blocks the most, that have the option for those, knowing what these blocks mean and the information that is supposed to be inside them. But we also focused on SEO as well, because we know that is a struggle for photographers or for most small businesses in general, because this is a very expensive thing if you go looking for it, or it's a timely thing if you have to work on it on yourself. So we try to make it simple by having an assistant in there to assist you at all times. So all you have to do, you don't have to click custom. You can just click up here, Ask PhotoBiz AI. And just like that, you can see it crafted a page with meta title, meta descriptions, meta keywords based on the information from that branding section on your profile. Your business profile talks to one another, and this is what it comes up with. And it's pretty great. Senior photography in New York. Jane Doe Studios. Capture unique personality with fun senior photography at Jane Doe Studios in New York. Let's create some unforgettable memories together. And then you got your meta keywords. Senior photography, Jane Doe Studio. New York photography, portraits, fun portraits, NYC photography, senior portraits, athlete photography, artist portraits, unique photos. And of course, you can add and modify whenever you want to. If you're not satisfied with what it says, you can make those adjustments here. Or maybe you want it to say New York City completely. There you go. It's really up to you how you want to utilize the feature that's in there. And again, SEO, writing content, and things like that. But there's some other elements that you can utilize it for. Say that you need to add a video and you don't know what to do. Say you want to add this video right here, but maybe you don't know how to embed. Maybe you've never done that before. You can come up to here, copy the code, the URL. You can go to any page on your website, wherever you want to add it. Say you want to add it directly here. I'm just going to add a text editor block because I want a video here. I'm just going to make it empty. I'm just going to add this directly here. I'm going to say make this video embedded here. And then I'm just going to make that link. I'm going to hit Ask PhotoBiz AI. And there we go. So now it appears directly in here. Then you can extract whatever you want, keep what you want, modify anything else in between that. I don't need that header code or anything like that, but I just wanted to embed this video. So now I have this code. I can keep it here or I can take it anywhere I want. And it's as super easy as that. Now I can add it to any page or any block type that can utilize that type of feature. Say I wanted for a video and I didn't know how to extract it. Well, guess what? I can just add it directly here. I got the embed code now. It can assist you directly within here. You know, so that's something that you can look forward to. Done. Simple, fast, easy. Try to make it as fast and simple for everyone as possible. That's some of the things that we're utilizing here in our functionalities because we want it to be easy for you. You don't have to go looking to ask how to do something because we provided it for you. You can just lean on PhotoBiz AI to assist you with anything. Like, hey, I need to embed this video. Boom, it gave me a code that was embeddable. Stuff like that. So think about anything in between that you've had trouble with. Like, oh, I want this to display on my website, but I don't know how. You could simply just take like a URL or something like that and say, make this embeddable, and it could do it. Just think about those types of factors and how you can play with the elements, and it can assist you in that side. Now, some other things that you can do, obviously, is go through your blog. So if you want to create a new blog, we're just going to make a new post. So when you're getting started, maybe you want to write something that's about, I don't know, New Year photo sessions or Valentine's or something like that. You can simply ask it here, you know. You can write something as a sample. You can ask it to revise the work, anything of that nature. So let's just write a little bit of something. What did I say? Winter is upon us, which means New Year photos are ahead. Plan your next New Year session with Jane Doe Studios today. Make lasting memories at the start of the year. 2026 looks like it will be a great year. Let's make great photos for yourself, loved ones, and even pets. So something like that. Maybe you just don't know what to say and you wrote something kind of out there and you're like, I don't really like this. Ask PhotoBiz AI. It'll take a look at it. It'll revise it based on what was there to make it more structurally clean. You can see it improved upon it right then and there. As we embrace the joys of winter, it's time to capture those precious moments as we step into a new year. Get excited for your next photo shoot with Jane Doe Studio. Let's kick off 2026 by creating stunning portraits that celebrate you. Whether you're artist, athlete, or simply love being yourself. From the bustling streets of New York to the beautiful indoor settings, we'll showcase what's uniquely spectacular. Your senior photos will be vibrant, fun, and personally. So let's make some magic together. So easy enough. Just a little paragraph. That's all you need. Then you write a couple things, add some images, pull some in, reorganize them, make it a collage. Done, right? Make sure that they've all been optimized, ready for search. Amazing. Done. This article's pretty much done. We just got to add a little divider, button, you name it. Add it. Make it beautiful. Let's add an image here. Let's go to our, let's just select something. We'll just pull something from stock. We'll say team. Pick something like that. Boom. Done. Button. Book today. Done. Ready to go. Before we even finish, let's add some SEO. Got this written. All it says is new post. No way. Let's optimize it with some SEO. Done. Go in here, modify it. There we go. Then you're ready to publish, and it's out in the world. Easy, right? So you see, like, it took no time to write this article. It only needs to be about a paragraph or two anyway. A lot of people don't read. It's unfortunate, but this will be helpful for the SEO engines. We've optimized it, all the images on there, ready to go. So to get you out the door, that's the main thing. So that's what we want to focus on. How can you also modify things to make it uniquely yours, right? By utilizing AI as a source and not a hindrance, right? I know people get kind of worried about what can AI do, but hey, AI is here to help, especially when it comes to things that are taxing on individuals and businesses. You have to focus on clients, you have to focus on editing, you have to focus on shooting, you have to focus on keeping your brick and mortar if you have one. families, taxes, names like that, the last thing you're thinking about is that blog post. The last thing you're thinking about is the website. And we know that. We know that this is one of the most vital things that you can utilize, but it's also one of the least thought about when it comes to at the end of the day. So we want to make sure that we have tools and assistants that are always there. We've always leaned on our support system that's available whenever you need us, which has been fantastic. We've given that to you for over 20 years, but not everything is always there, right, at the right time. So being able to lean on these features, you can absolutely crush building a brand new page in no time by looking at what's available. Like, let's take this page. I'm going to just modify it real quick. We can see what's there. This one is definitely senior focus, so let's go ahead and make it ours. Let's go ahead and make it ours. That's the important part. There we go. Instantly put together for our language, and then you can make tweaks where you need to. How nice is that? Really, I mean, it's we're fortunate enough that our developers have worked really hard to make this intelligent system. Um, I can't get over it because it does expedite things, especially if I'm helping customers out and things like that. So I know it's a very helpful resource when it comes to, getting that information out there, updating things where necessary, and so forth. Now, AI means, right now it's relegated mostly to the website builder and blog builder, but that doesn't mean it's going to always be there. It's going to be in other features down the line as well. Things that we're going to be helping and assisting with in the future will be, helping you with, product writing, things like that. But there's one thing that's already in, and that is your marketing feature. So when you go to create a new campaign, you can start from scratch or what's there. Let's just pick what's there. You can see that we have elements that are already available, and you can customize this for yourself, and it's going to modify it based on the information that you've supplied it. Look at that. Fast and easy, guys. I really love these features. And then all you have to do is modify, add your own images. And then if you got your links in, just change the colors to whatever you need it to be. You can go. You can see how the modifications go across, how it already looks, and of course you can keep writing more stuff if you want to, but these tools and features are available to make this functionality fast for you. Even if you're using it as a spell checker, which is primarily what I would use it for anyway. Write your content, have it revise it, or take what's there, revise it, then you do your check. There's multiple ways. You're kind of checking one-on-one with each other. Again, it's an assistant. It's there to help. And these are things that we should look at as ways to improve our bottom line, our ROI, right? We want to make sure that we are spending least amount of time when it comes to creating content. So things that you should be doing, once the website's set, what else is there to do, right? Blogging is incredible because it has been statistically known to help drive sales, because you can take it from blogs to your social media channels and it'll feed back into the other. This is something that I definitely recommend doing, is just creating and generating more blog content. The more you do, the more fishing lures that you have out there in the sea of the internet. And if you're sharing them to social media, now you're attracting them with different ways to bait people into your funnel, and that's what you want. So think of types of blog content that you can utilize out there. Now, if you get stuck on that, I want to tell you we have some help. So let's take a look at some blogging prompts. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so if you go to our blog.photobiz.com, you'll see that we have two articles, one from June, one from earlier in June. One is about SEO writing prompts for photographers, which we'll take a look at. Another one is about SEO blogging prompts for photographers. So let's take a look at both these articles. Both these are very important. Let's take a look at the blogging one first. So when we're looking at it, what it's ideally going to do is it's going to help you with blogging prompts. So what are blogging prompts, right? We kind of just walked through it really quick over there, but you can tell it to write for you. So if I'm going to say something, I want to take this one that's existing here. We're just going to go back over to our blog builder. So it says, write a blog post about what to expect during a maternity session in Tampa using keywords like Tampa maternity photographer and natural maternity portraits. So when I come over here, I'm going to create a new blog post. We're just going to say Tampa, so we know which one. I'm going to go in here. Now you could throw this in here, but create your own AI instructions, what you want to lean on. Here with the blogging prompts, you can take this here and tell it to generate a post. So we're going to take the example one and see what it comes up with. And there we go. It's written a 6-step process for maternity photos. You add a photo to it. We'll just say baby for now, see what comes up. And when we're looking at this article, it's got information about what to expect during a maternity session in Tampa. So now it's got highlighted features, things that you're looking for, stuff like that. So it's relegating that energy and what you're supposed to spend knowing this. Now you can go through, revise it, make modifications to it to really generate what you're looking for when it comes to the content that's displayed on the pages. So when we're looking at blogging prompts here, this is how it works. AI might write something like expecting a new baby and stuff like that, but you can see it went more in depth. Look how far it went into writing content. It wrote a whole experience, a breakdown for customers. And you could share this out in the world. Again, I would then take this, go through, SEO optimizing it, and then it'll probably showcase everything that you want to customers. And then you can look at other types of writing prompts that are out there. So we're looking at blog posts, how to write effective blog prompts based on our business profile. Most of this information is already in there. But if not, you need to make sure you are telling it the type of photography genre that you want to. Write a blog post for wedding photographer, your location, based in Kansas City, the blog's focus. Are you telling a story from a session or giving a tip? Let it know. So create a blog post that explains how to prepare kids for family photo sessions. And then your target SEO, using keywords like natural family portraits and awesome family photographer, and the tone of voice you want to instruct it with, in a relaxed conversational tone. So a prompt formula might look like this. Let me highlight it. There we go. Write a type of blog for a genre photographer in city. Use keywords like keywords in a tone of voice. So that example below it is like this. Write an educational blog for newborn photographers in Boston using keywords like in-home newborn photography and Boston baby photographer in a warm, gentle tone. So when you tell it that, then it's going to generate those options. So if you need help by genre, you can see newborn photographer might write something like, write a blog post on what to expect during an in-home session in city using keywords in lifestyle newborn photography and city baby photographer. Create a blog post offering tips in preparing your home for newborn sessions. Senior photographers. You might write something like, write a fun blog post about choosing the perfect locations in senior portraits in city. Target keywords like senior photo locations, and graduation portraits. Create a guide for parents on when to book senior photo sessions. Portrait and branding photographers might write something like, write a blog post on how to get the most out of your branding session in city, using keywords like personal brand photography and city headshots. Explain the difference between headshots and personal branding photos in a clear, professional tone. Wedding photographers might say something like, write a romantic blog detailing approach in documentary wedding photography style in X city, using keywords like authentic wedding photographer and city wedding photographer. Share a real wedding story highlight session from a couple in the venue or city. And you basically tell in those sections how to write it. If you're a commercial photographer, you might write something like, create a blog that explains the value of professional product photos for small businesses in your city. Target commercial photographers, city, and e-commerce product photography. And you can see it goes on and on. And then if you're getting trying to get very specific to locations, you want to make sure that you're boosting your visibility in those areas. And here's how you can do that. Mention specific areas. Don't just say New York. Name neighborhoods, suburbs, nearby cities. I think some people get like, oh, we're only be found in New York, but New York is so big, right? If you can tap into one of the boroughs, you could be the best in Manhattan, right? If you're trying to do that, that's the best part you want to do. Reference landmarks or venues, especially in session recaps and locational guides. So that means in your blogs, make sure that you're specifically mentioning locations. Obviously in New York, Central Park would be a great one to mention. Obviously, if you're doing Central Park photos, boom. Any locale like that, in that nature. Answer location questions like best photo spots in blank city or top tips for planning outdoor shoots in blank cities. Now, why would you create blog posts like this? Because you become the expert, the leading person in that area of that style of photography when you do that. So when people are searching best photos, spots in blank city, your blog post might come up and you are the one showcasing your photography and you're the one that they're calling next. Remember, everything's a lead point. So being in there with PhotoBiz AI, assisting you writing this content, it can help you with the SEO and all those terms, making sure that your images are optimized so you and your blog is helping you funnel those people directly into the website, directly into contacting you. So that's something to think about when it comes to blogging. How you can utilize the features that are there, how you can prompt it if you need to go even further, how you can even modify what's been prompted afterwards by just tapping the AI again until you're satisfied. Like if I wanted to change what was written already here, you could. I could go in there and say, well, do it based on my business profile. See what it says now. I'm going to go ahead and modify it, and it's going to change it. It's going to change the material within there. It's going to make those changes. It's going to read what's there. It's going to make the modifications. What did it anticipate during a maternity session in Tampa? Knocked it out right then and there. So it's revising, making its own checks and balances. And you keep doing that till you're satisfied. Then go in, make modifications. Maybe you don't want all these sections to have, bold points, things like that. Till you're satisfied, make those changes. Okay? Now let's look at SEO writing prompts. Now, how's this going to help you? This is going to help you when it comes to content for your web page. Think about the same things that we talked about the previous. Your photo genre, location, page type. That's a big difference. You're writing a homepage intro, creating an FAQ section. Those are types of elements that are definitely prime to utilize. So if I was going to say let's say we are going to do that FAQ section, we'll take that element and put it together. That's going to help you out. So just knowing the types of page and content that is there, create an FAQ for me. So let's do that. I'm going to go into my pages. I'm just going to create a new page real quick. And I start new pages just so we don't have, the noise of everything else going around it. I'm just going to add a text editor block first. And then I'll add a FAQ block. So Let's go ahead and add that. So I'm going to ask a prompt in here. Create an FAQ for my business. Let's see what it can generate in that time frame. All right, so you can see it generated an FAQ section for us. So I'm going to save this. Now, stylistically, yeah, you can keep that, but I want to utilize it in our system. So what I usually do is I take this, copy it, get fast with it, create a new item, paste, and then I start pulling out those sections as we go. So I'm going to take this, cut, paste, cut, and then we'll go block by block that way. And that's just one way you can do it. You know, you can just go through each section that way, you know, till you get something that you desire, right? So definitely recommend doing this for your blogs, anything that you specialize in. FAQ style, you can see what's there. And most of the time, this is all great. And then you can make modifications as you go, but at least the setting is there for you. So you're not having to figure out, like, wow, what do I need to say? How do I say the things I want to say? Stuff like that. Or, oh, there's details I didn't think about that I should put here. Yeah, PhotoBiz AI and other AI assistant tools can really help you with those elements. So you're not struggling with all those questions that you have, right? Because we all get hung up. We all get hung up doing something, and then we're like, ugh, can't believe I didn't think about that, or oh, my customers are having a hard time figuring out how to book with me, stuff like that. How can you remedy those things? Well, having that assistant feature can really help you with the communication towards your customers. So I'm just going to put 3 for now, but you can see, and then you can modify it how you want it to look. You know, you can change the layout, maybe make it accordion. But see, like this is a lot of great details, but then if it's all here, it looks relegated better. So you see how you can lean on the features that are available and make it truly yours at the end of the day. That's what I want you to know. I want you to feel confident in utilizing PhotoBiz AI to assist you because it's here to help. We've created all these brand new options such as pre-designed blocks, pre-designed pages. Now the next effort was utilizing AI to assist you in everything else from that development side. Now it can help you with marketing, blogging, website creation, and who knows what else in the future. We're always constantly trying to figure out new ways how to lean into these features to help expedite things for you so you're not having to worry about all that trouble of figuring it out alone. But you never had to figure it out alone anyway because you have PhotoBiz. Our team is always here to help you. Again, if you ever need help, you can click on these icons down here. Our team is here via live chat, or you can call us anytime as well. You also have these options over here with the PhotoBiz Assistant. You can always read anytime as well. You know, if you want to get started, check out these options. They're here. They're available as you go. I want to thank you for joining me today. So let's take a look at some things. Again, check out these blogging prompts. They're great. You go to our blog, .photobiz.com. You can check out SEO writing prompts back in June. And then SEO blog prompts also in June. These are great ones to take a look at. I think they can really help you when coming up with great content to say. You can also check out our other blog posts. Frequently asked questions is a recent one that we covered, but you can also see other things that we've been focusing on, such as AI prompts photographers are used in 2026 to grow their website and marketing and social media. Definitely take a look at that. This has got some great options in there for you to utilize when it comes to creating great content for yourself. There's also some things you can look at as FAQs that we've had recently. So if you've always been stuck on something, want to know how to do anything, this is a great walkthrough of like the questions that our customers have had, or even people that are interested in our platform have had that we've reached out and helped them with. You can also check out and see why testimonials matters and how they actually boost sales. And we've seen conversions up to 72% with customers with positive reviews significantly their business. So it's definitely a great thing to have on your website. And there's tons of other things. If you want to see new features, you can always click on the What's New section. You can see what came out in November, what released. We have 4 new layouts for the website builder itself. You can see we have these brand new editorial carousel mini image block layouts. We've had the story panel block, these layouts that I absolutely love. List item block, check it out. I think it just makes it so elegant to have images, video, and text paired with one another. Very, very cool. You definitely want to check that out when you can. And then also coming soon, especially for new customers, this is going to be a highlight. Our PhotoBiz AI website creator is coming soon. I got to play with it yesterday, and I am floored with what it was able to do. Basically everything that we talked about today, it's already done it. So look forward to that. We're going to be talking about that very soon, how you can utilize those features. And current customers, if you want to know more about it, reach out to our team. They might have some options for you. Check it out. But for new customers, this is game changing. I definitely want you to check this out when it comes out. The website creator is going to change the world. It's going to change how photography websites are built. I guarantee it. It's one of the best ones I've ever seen. I've seen a lot. And a lot of the other ones just say they're going to do things, but they don't. With ours, it did. And I was very impressed with that. You can also check out our podcast. We have a weekly podcast. If you want to ask us questions for it, definitely want to check that out. This week we were focused on photography burnout, boundaries for sustainable creative work. But if you want to ask us, things like that and how to shape our show, please ask it in our section here. You can listen to us on YouTube or listen on Spotify. We are weekly. Check out those episodes as they roll out. Again, you can go to our education.photobiz.com. You can check out just our discovery of things on education. So upcoming events. Next week, we're doing website reviews. And then we will see you next year in January 2nd when our next website review happens. We'll also be talking about upcoming events we have coming. Masterclass in 2026 is upon us. We're about a month away from it. So it's a great day. It's going to be a lot of great content that's going to be focused on website building. It's going to be focused on marketing and social media and other options like that. So you definitely don't want to miss that. How AI can help with all those elements. We'll be talking about that. How you'll be able to increase your sales, grow your business there. We're going to be hosting 3 individual programs in about a 3-hour span. So come check us out during the masterclass program at that time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be held January 23rd, starting at 11, and it'll run till about 3. So definitely mark it on your calendars now. Put it on your calendars now. And if you need any on-hand experience and help, our one-on-one assistance can help you. Our design assistant is brilliant. It's one of my favorite services, and it's one of our most popular services. Our team will go in there and build your website, make those modifications for you for $150 in that hour. That coaching services are brilliant because if you need help getting your e-commerce set up, marketing, forms, contracts, SEO, anything like that, our team is there to help you, and it takes no time. And are you just getting started, need help, or want to learn more about our products? We have a quick start series here on our on-demand video section. We also have our PhotoBiz tool demos that you can watch anytime that assist you about each product within the builder and how they can help and modify your business as you go. We're here to help you at every chance you need it. So take advantage of the tools and features that we have available. PhotoBiz AI is just part of that wave of the future. We cannot wait to showcase more in 2026, and we can't wait to help you then as well. Thank you for joining me today. Again, if you have any questions about these features, leave it in the comment section or reach out to our team. Our team is here to help you. I can't wait to see what you do next. I'll see you next time.